I remember one time I got in a fight at the club, right? I'm walking out, some chicks cat car. They're like, "Hey, yo, blue shirt. Hey, yo, blue shirt. You had hands, man. You had hands, man." I was like, "Yo, that was the best compliment." I was like, you know, when chicks be like, "Yo, you know," I was like, "Yo."
Like, thank you.
Yeah.
But also, you
Then she was like, "What did that mouth do?" I was like, "Damn, really, really? That's what we're going with.
That's
this?
what you're being reduced to.
It does a lot, baby. That's what it does. It's 2:00 in the morning. I ain't got no hoes. What's up? Cat called me.
Let's go to the Waffle House.
I ain't going to the Waffle House. If I ain't got to spend money, we can get a hot dog on the way to the crib.
The good hot dogs outside the club.
Yo, them hot dogs outside the club be the best things.
So good.
Ain't nothing better than a hot dog outside the club after you leaving the club. That's like the cookout.
Yeah.
Of like, because like we used to go to cookout after the club.
And
like
sit in line for 30 minutes.
Nah, not at A&T. We just walk up to the joint. I mean, but it was like hanging out too. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no real rush.
Yeah.
But yeah, we was at the window, like go walk up to the window or whatever, man. But that was the move, man. You go to the club, then you go to Waffle House. Or you go to the club, you go to Denny's or IHOP or. Cause I didn't really go to Waffle House like that in college. I was bougie.
Oh, I went to Waffle House in college.
I went to HBCU. Everything had to be high end.
I did too.
I didn't even know high end. I didn't even know stuff so high. I mean, to the point where you had to wear 3 outfits a day.
That's true. Three
like,
outfits,
three outfits, two pairs of sneakers. Yeah. You better, man. Can you imagine someone seeing you at 3 o'clock with what you had on at 8 o'clock? That was social suicide.
Well, I would say that now, if I had 8 o'clock classes and I had all my classes stacked and I was done at 3, that's one thing. Like if they see me walking in the same direction,
you had to wear a different outfit every time you went to the cab. That was a fair thing to say. That's fair to say.
Yeah, that's fair.
You couldn't go to the cab with the same thing you had on the last time you went to the cab, unless it was Sunday. Sunday was the only pass, because Sunday everybody was wearing sweats and a sweatshirt.
Yeah. I think it's like even on campus though, like I kept it low key, like I kept it simple. Well, no, I take that back. Freshman year, I used to drop like.
I don't know. Actually, you wear Crocs, so your fashion sense, I really question. I question you.
I've been out of college for 20 years. Like I'm good. Like when I was in college, freshman year, I used to
get fly.
I did. Sophomore year, a little bit too, and then I realized I didn't have to. And then I discovered sweatpants, and it was over after that.
Yeah, juniors gave up on life.
Yeah, I did.
Your junior year, you give up on life.
Yeah.
And your senior year, you just ready to get up out of there.
Listen.
And then you have two seniors. You have the ones that are ready to get out of there. Ones know they got no way in hell they get up.
Man.
like you ever see them depressed seniors? They just went to the office and the application for graduation got denied. Boy, that's a sad one right there.
I'm not
you know
gonna
how
lie,
I know that?
I was nervous.
I was one of them.
Oh, were you?
They said I needed 4 classes. I was like, I'll be damned if I come.
You only got 4 classes left?
Yeah. Don't judge me. I made a pretty good life for myself.
You have.
Without a degree.
I know, but 4 classes left, you might as well just do it.
Yeah, I know, but why? Why give them more money when they ain't give me my education the first time? I'm straight.
You don't feel like they gave you your education?
Hell nah. They ain't give me my education. Man, let me tell you something about A&T, yo. And I love my alma mater with all my heart when it comes to tradition, right? However, the way that them registrars and stuff be, they don't care about you as an individual. You ain't nothing but a social security number. The business side of it is the business side of it. And like they really don't care about if you graduate or not. They don't care if you become, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like they don't want you to graduate until they get as much money as they possibly can out of you.
I think you could pin that on any university.
Yeah, any university. That's what I say. I said it's the business side of it.
Yeah, because the one thing I will say is like, again, I'm speaking from a perspective of, I went to college 25 years ago. So there's a lot of changes that have happened since then.
Yeah, it's been 20 for me since I first stepped on campus. So I'm with you.
So it's like, at the time, the school for me was small enough that there was, within my department, there was individualized attention.
No, we ain't had none of that.
There were people who wanted to see you succeed, wanted to see you graduate. Now, as a whole, the university probably wasn't thinking about me. I was definitely a number, and even today, I'd probably still be a number.
Yeah, of course.
But
but it was to the point where I remember asking my teacher for an extension. My professor, who ain't teachers, for an extension. He asked me for my social security number, not my name. What's the last 4 years? But granted, I will say this: I ain't never showed up to class because, like, you didn't have to show up to class, and you didn't get any credit for showing up. You know what I mean? Like some colleges, if you don't show up a certain amount of times, you flunk or you drop from the roll.
Right.
When I was there, if you ain't show up to class, you ain't show up to class. All you had to do was show up for the exams, turn in assignments, and it was all on the syllabus.
Yeah. Yep.
Right? So my ass would show up to class on test day.
Would you be ready though?
Kinda like I was a BC student. I was an A student in high school, but I was like a BC student in college.
Okay.
Right? 'Cause I just didn't care, and I was smart, but I only put forth just enough effort to get by.
Right.
Which is what my dad used to always say. I'm like, I don't even understand what that means. Right? So I would go to class on test day. I would go on days where I had to turn in papers or, things along those lines. And I'd always have my stuff straight, but I ain't put forth 100. I put forth just enough effort. Like, my grades was a direct reflection of how much effort I exerted in the assignment. If I got an 80 on the test, I put about 80 into it. If I got a 70 on the test, 70 was my goal. When I found out a C was 70, I was like, I could get a 70 without even going to class and study, and I could. I legit could get a 70 without trying at all.
Okay.
70 was 0% effort. 80 was 10% effort. I'll put it like that. Or 20% effort.
It varied for me. Like, it varied by the class. And
now, calculus beat my ass, and I tried.
I don't want to talk about calculus.
I tried in calculus. I ain't even going to cap.
That was probably one of my major downfalls was
what?
calculus.
It wasn't calculus. It was Cal 2 for me.
Yeah, Cal 2 for me
When
too.
we got to anti-differentials and integers.
We don't talk about that anymore.
Man, I'm dead ass. I was like, why are all these sentences making answers? Like this was an English class.
Yeah,
Man,
I definitely took Cal 2 twice.
I took Cal 2 twice and flunked the first time and got a D the second time.
Yeah,
I never flunked anything in my life.
Yeah.
Ever. Flunk? You know how stupid you gotta be? In my mind. In my mind, do you know how stupid you gotta be to flunk something?
Well, see.
Like even a test. You had to be dumb to flunk a test, to me.
See,
I just felt like, everybody had the same type of brain power. Like, I just thought we all were, like, smart. But, you got to be a super mud to flunk a test.
Everybody's not. Like, I think in certain areas, there's...
A whole test, though, like, and that's the thing. Like, I flunked. And that's what I'm saying. So, my mindset changed. But up until that point, my mind was, you know how dumb you flunked? like, how?
It depends on what it is for me. Like, if it's something, like, some people don't understand math. Some people don't understand, like, chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
But if you flunk something like, to me, if you flunk, like, an English test, like...
But people can't read. That's what I'm saying. Like we have to understand that everybody is not, equally as intelligent. Like, people have dyslexia and stuff like that. And I didn't realize that. I'm not going to lie. At that time, I was very, cocky and condescending when it came to people who needed extra help in classes. Until Calculus 2.
Until you needed extra help in your class?
I went to a class. Let me tell you like this. The first time I took Cal 2, the first time I did like all my other classes, I BS, right? The second time I was in that mud every day.
Like, I got to get this right.
I was in study groups. I was doing it all, bro. I put 100% into Calculus 2 and got a D.
Oh, okay. That right there. That but I still think that just means you like that's a class that you need understanding.
Man, that's a class that I just needed to drop. I changed my major because I was like, if I can't do this, when I go to differential equations next time and then go into thermodynamic equations, I'm gonna be in some trouble.
Were you were engineering major?
Yeah, I was an engineering major. So I was like, yeah, poli-sci.
Okay. And
went poli-sci. Changed my major, but still, because of when I did it, I just had my cores already met, so I didn't have to take calculus too.
Gotcha.
1/2 triangle is 1/2 bi. Yeah. Oh wait, Jay Play said he flunked calculus during the school year, so I took calculus over the summer. Yeah. Oh man, I'm telling you, bro, that calculus, physics, I had no problem with physics.
I did well in physics.
I love physics.
Blew my mind because like that was never my thing.
My boys couldn't figure out how I was so trash in calculus 2 and so good in physics 2.
For me it was chemistry. To this day,
You can't balance an equation, Ashley?
I can't.
What's wrong with you? You can't balance an equation.
No, I don't know. I'd have to literally today, if I took chemistry, I'd have to start over with intro to chem.
Chemistry, you know about the periodic table though, and like the atoms and of each. All right.
Yep.
I'm just like this. My thing is, and that's what I'm saying. You can't like. Chemistry is 100% balancing equations. That's it. Yeah. Balancing formulas.
For whatever reason, my mind was like, no. like I would study and I would try to, and I would look at, and it would just literally, you know, how you ever see like on movies and TV where somebody's looking at a piece of paper and all of the symbols on the paper become
start
3D.
moving like what was that, Kevin Hart Night School?
Yeah. That's me in chemistry. It doesn't
that
matter.
Was me in Cal too, so I feel you. I feel you.
For whatever reason,
I would get that paper and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Like this is not what I studied, and they'd be like, this is exactly what we studied. I'm like, no. Like, it just doesn't, I don't know why. My brain shuts off. Dr.
True was notorious for just changing, like, one digit in an equation that was in the book, right? Like in the book, you would do 2x squared minus cosine or something. Then you look at him, and he'll do 3x squared minus cosine. It's the only thing different. And I still like, how the hell do you do this?
Like, I don't get it. Like, it's the same problem.
You know, like when they talk about, I'm surprised that, and I'm not, you know, telling you to go out and do this if you're listening as a college student. I'm surprised more college students don't be pursuing those schools, because like that's the most stressful time.
It is a stressful time.
Like you know, I was on financial aid, so I had to keep a certain GPA.
Yeah,
that's why I got B's and C's.
Just enough.
Just enough. Keep my stuff right, and but man, I remember being in calculus. Like, if I flunk this class, my GPA, I'm gonna be on academic probation.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. We don't talk about
you ever been
sophomore year.
Oh, you was on academic probation?
College was a challenge for me. Sophomore year was a very challenging year for me. So, I almost went home. Like, I was, yeah.
You know what I had to tell myself? I had to quote from House Party every morning: "Keep your mind on them books and off them girls." And I would mess up every day. Like the worst thing that could possibly happen is for a chick to give me play in class. We out. Let's go.
Like she wink at you and you're like, man, time to go.
Let it be after 4 p.m. and a chick give me play. Oh, we gone. We out. Because you know, that's when co-ed started.
Yeah.
Co-ed started at 4 p.m., noon on the weekend.
It sure did.
and co-ed visitation was and that was the one thing they had to control us. Like, I remember one time they tore up the bathroom and they were like, co-ed is shut down.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you guys just sat there with nothing to do every day.
Nothing to do. No one to do. Except for, like, there's probably like 10% of the dudes in there probably smashing each other, but I wasn't one of them.
I'm sure people got snuck in now. I'm sure it was.
Oh, yeah, because I lived in the basement. I stuck them in my window.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
That plus I also had a chick that had her own room.
Okay.
At the time, so like I would just go to Barbie Hall, and if you and see, now the thing about Barbie Hall was at 4 a.m. they had like the 4 a.m. sneak out where like the guards switch. So like at 4 a.m. every day at 4 a.m. at Barbie Hall, you can see about 30 niggas running out Barbie. We'd be out too, cause like you only had like you had to watch, like basically what happened was there was a guard that would go into the office, and he would not come back out.
Gotcha.
Because he walked around the whole night. You know what I'm saying? Like, lap. But then eventually he'll go into the office. It was like a video game.
He was tired.
He'll go into the office.
He's a sim.
And he won't come out. And that was your window. But you had to get out of there before the next guard came out.
Yep.
So you had like a minute. Real talk. You had like literally a minute. But anyway, got some jams for y'all. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, and that was that B.I.B. I hope ain't nobody, you know, get their ass whooped while that song was playing.
We had to talk through the break so we wouldn't fight.
Yeah, because Ashley wanted to come over here and hit me in the head with a bottle.
I did. I was looking for something.
And I was like, I wish you would, Ashley.
I thought about it. I did.
Hey, would you ever be play fighting and you catch a dude with a good one?
Yeah.
You done that?
I have done that before.
What did he do?
He'd be like, that's why we don't play no more.
Wait, he do what?
We're not playing no more.
I don't want to play no more.
I don't want to play no more.
Yo, that voice is good. He's like a kid.
That's exactly what he sounds like, too.
Wait, do it again.
I don't want to play no more. Like, what's wrong? I thought we were just playing. No, you play too much. See? No, that's why you play with you like that.
I'm going to tell you mine is, bitch, what's wrong with you?
Why you holding back tears?
Yo, because you got to. Because, like your first instinct is to hit back, right? And you know not to, so you sitting there, you just shaking because you done called a good one. Your lip swelling up. You got a little. You ever busted your lip a little bit? You over there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you gotta go to work the next day, and they can be like, what happened? You got in a fight? I'm like, man.
No, I fell.
Yeah, I fell. First sign of being a battered husband.
I fell.
You know, I don't want to play no. I don't want to play no more.
Play no more. Play too much. See?
Oh man, I'm using that all day. Just so you know. Oh man. Well, we got to talk about something in the news. Wait, hold on. What was it? Oh yeah, there was a Fayetteville delivery driver. She got shot at. Her name is Amber Martin. Said around 9:45, shots were fired at her. And one of the bullets hit her head while she was working. And this was on January 13th, right? So about a week ago. But this is the crazy part. The bullet went through her car's back window, both headrests, and then into her bun that she had her hair in.
Wow.
She found the bullet in her hair. She found the bullet in her hair.
Wow. Man, if that's not a proponent for wearing weaves, I don't know what is.
Man. Like all this time, I thought weaves was stupid. How did I know that it was technically really a protective hairstyle?
Yeah, it's gonna save her life, literally.
Like truly, man. I thought a protective hairstyle was totally different.
Yeah.
Obviously not. It's a bun.
You thought it was protecting from
falling out,
heat
like saving the edges,
heat damage and whatnot. No.
Like, because I'm starting a telethon with that. It's called Save the Edges.
Save the edges.
Save the Edges. You can donate at HL in the AM on Facebook. On Cash App is HL. No, it's Chaotic One.
Chaotic One
Yes.
with a K.
Yes, but we are accepting donations. We're gonna have a telethon.
Okay.
Because there's too many chicks
to
out
save
there.
The edges.
Yeah, there's too many chicks out here who cornrows started their ears. There's way too many, and we have to do something about it. It takes a community. It takes a village.
It takes a village. It does.
It takes a village.
So, while we're at it, can we help with preserving men's hairlines too? Because some of your hairlines are running backwards really fast. And
Mine ran. Mine left me.
It took off.
Mine left me for another nigga.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
My hairline left me back in 2006.
Oh wow.
Yes, 2006.
Your hairline took off.
Man, bounced like a mug, yo.
I'm like, what was it trying to do? Where's it going?
They say he wanted to see other people.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. But it's cool because I learned how to deal. I learned how to cope without it. You know, Gillette Mach 3 razors are the best.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Why do you think I wear a hat every day? And when I don't have a hat on, I'm like, oh, get a hat.
I thought it was fashion.
No, it's not fashion. It's to make me look 10 years younger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My hat makes me look young.
So do you wear hats of teams you support, or do you just wear
ones
hats
that match my shoes?
Okay, got it.
I'll tell you like this, though. Without a hat, do you remember Macho Man?
Macho
Man Randy Savage?
Yeah.
Do you remember when he had his hat on? He looked so young, and then he take his hat off. You see that big bald spot on the top of his head?
Now I have to look.
Yeah, or Hulk Hogan. When he'll come in, he'll have the bandana on.
Yeah.
And then he'll take the bandana off. You're like, whoa, this dude looks 100.
Yeah. No,
like that.
I
Yeah. That's how it is. I take the hat off. That's why LL Cool J does it. Did it.
Well, he's bald now, but.
Yeah, but he used to rock his hat because he had a receding hairline.
And that's actually not uncommon. I see a lot of men who deal with that.
Yeah, but luckily I look so good with a bald head.
You know what, bald heads? I like bald heads.
Yeah,
I do.
So luckily I'm good. there's a fetish for women that like dudes with bald heads.
So I liked it before it was cool though. Like I remember when everybody was into like the bald head and the beard or goatee thing, and all my friends said, "Oh my god!" But I liked it a long time ago.
Yeah,
I was always.
I'm jealous of cats that get to comb their hair in the morning.
To comb their hair.
Yeah, or the brush. Like I wish I had waves too, yo.
Did you?
I had waves.
Do you have pictures?
Yeah, I do. I do actually have pictures of me with my hair.
Oh,
it's longer though.
I said I was gonna bring a picture with the Halle Berry style. I said I had that at home. I forgot. Remind me.
Yeah. That's why you should put them on Facebook. That's what I do.
Yeah, no.
So like, there's pictures of me with hair on Facebook. There it is. So if you're my friend on Facebook, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're friends on
just
Facebook.
go ahead and take a look. It's one of the ones up there. But yeah, I had hair at one point in my life. I've had a lot of hair.
Let me go to Facebook right now. I want to look right now.
But man, those are the good old days.
Joe said, "Don't be jealous."
Too much maintenance. Having hair is like having a child. Okay. I'll give you that. But yeah, I'm still jealous, man. I'm still jealous.
Well,
Now, Whack 10, I saw that Whack 10 said that Master P is broke. He says he doesn't have 20% of Nick Cannon's money. Nick Cannon is like one of the richest brothers in Hollywood.
Like low-key rich.
Low-key, like, because, you know, he made the movies Drumline, Underclassmen. Those gave him bucks. Then on top of that, he's an executive with Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Like,
you know, he has Wildin' Out, and that show makes millions.
Yeah.
Like Nick Cannon, and then he hosts so many different shows and stuff like that. Those checks be millions.
Yeah.
500,000, 1 million. Like Nick Cannon, like I remember there was an episode of Real Husbands of Hollywood where Nick Cannon kept pulling checks out of his socks.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like my America's Got Talent check and my Nickelodeon check. Oh, and then a blank check from Mariah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, Nick Cannon got money, but what he was saying was Master P is broke. He says, despite Master P's multiple brand partnership and entrepreneurial endeavors, Master P was never able to financially recover after the feds took his masters. He said, first of all, he don't own his masters. They took them 18 years ago. And he says, who think this nigga selling noodles? Because, you know, he got them rap snacks and noodles and stuff.
Snacks,
Ain't nobody buying them noodles.
You know what, though? I do like rap snacks. I can't even lie. Some of them are good.
Some of them are. I like the cheddar cheese, the Uzi Verts.
Yeah.
I like they like cheese doodles.
Yeah, like it's funny but you would think with he's got so many his hands in so many different areas or enterprises, you would think
that he's losing money in all of them, basically.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Like I really, you really thought that, especially, like you really thought that he was with having so many ventures that he would be out here with longevity,
Yeah, I mean, he has money, but he ain't got Nick Cannon money.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
I mean...
And the thing is, at one point, they said that he didn't even have Baby's money. He said he ain't even got, he ain't even had the money that Baby had back in the day.
But, I mean...
But he got money. I'm like, he got more than I do.
Yeah, he does. And you can say his name, Master P.
Yeah, you know who he is.
Yeah, you can say...
I know. I'm in North Carolina. I was in Smith Chapel, North Carolina. In the cut, I knew who Master P was.
Right. Smith Chapel?
Yeah, Smith Chapel. You ain't even heard of it, hey?
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Let me tell you, you ever heard of Mount Olive?
Yeah.
All right, it's a little small country suburb of Mount Olive.
Okay.
It's where they let the niggas live.
So that's
back in the that's basically what they did. They shut down
a tiny town.
Yeah, they took a tiny town and they let the white people live in Mount Olive and let the niggas live in Smith Chapel.
Okay, well.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Is it one of those towns that, like, if you drive past it, you'll pass through it?
Well, you don't even know it's there. You don't. It's not a town. It's a sub. It's like a community.
Oh, so it's not even like
we don't have stoplights. We have a stop sign. We have a few stop signs there, but it's just a residential area. There's no businesses out there.
Do you have a zip code?
Yeah, nah, it's shared Mount Olive zip code.
Okay.
Yeah, 28365.
Okay.
But yeah, it was where I live, but it was like small in the cut, but. Even there, Master P reached.
Yeah, I mean, my brother was a very big No Limit fan.
Right. So to say he's anything less than successful is a lot.
He's not unsuccessful. He just doesn't have the money.
Nick Cannon, I don't need Nick Cannon money, and I think Master P's like that. Master P he's out the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's not make things bigger than what it is. Let cats get their money and just, chill. But Master P, I think what the thing was with him was Master P was talking about Nick Cannon, offering advice. And he's like, Nick Cannon don't need your advice.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't, though. Like, he's doing his... And it'd be different if they were doing the same thing and he was offering him advice, but they're doing different things. Like, you make your rap snacks. Nick Cannon's going to be on America's Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
And let it be that.
And everybody get their money. You getting your money from chips, and he's getting his money from everything else.
From an international network.
Yeah, international. But I'm like this. I built Nickelodeon.
You built
Nickelodeon? Man, yeah, we built Nickelodeon. We was the ones watching those shows, man.
You can't do that on television. That used to be my show.
Yo, my show was Doug.
I love Doug.
Doug, Rugrats. Rocco's Modern Life.
The funny thing is, I forgot all those shows were on Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
because that was I was a little bit older.
Oh, I can go through them now.
But I always loved you can't do that on television. Double Dare.
Double Dare was cool. Nick Arcade was the best game show they had though. As a video game fanatic, Nick Arcade was the coolest thing. And then Legends of the Hidden Temple came in second.
I forgot about
and Guts came in third. But Double Dare wasn't even. Double Dare was in the top 5 because it was the staple.
I used to want to be on Double Dare.
Me too, but they didn't let fat kids on Double Dare, so I couldn't have did it.
What? They really didn't, though.
Nah, you ain't never seen a fat kid on Double Dare or Guts or Legends of the Hidden Temple because them temple guards would have had a hernia. Anyway, more jams. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, Ash.
Yes.
All right. So you gave me a really good idea. We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna play a song, and I want to know if anyone can tell me what movie it was from.
Oh man.
You already know because it was your idea.
Okay.
So you can't play.
Okay.
All right. So don't be typing into the chat and stuff like that.
I won't type in the chat.
All right. But this goes back to this. If this doesn't go back to your childhood, then you need to find another show to listen to because this is our childhood right here. Ready?
Uh-huh.
You remember this song?
Oh, yeah. I know it from the intro.
Turn around. Look at what you see.
As soon as someone puts in the chat, I'll turn it off. Because I ain't trying to hear the whole thing. He got it before they said never ending story. Good job,
I
Joe.
was worried. They was like, he's going to give it away.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why I was like, that's why I said as soon as someone says, yo, Joe, good ear, bruh. Lunch is on me today. You can get 1 pack of Rap Snacks or 1 pack of Master P noodles. So.
Anything you want, under $1.
Anything you want at the Arab store, except for the gizzards.
He said, speaking of drugs, that song was definitely made on drugs. That whole movie was made on drugs.
Speaking on drugs, man, who wants some gas station gizzards today? So we talking about drugs, because that's some drug addict. I don't know. I mean, I love me some gas station gizzards.
I'll eat the chicken. I don't eat gizzards.
You don't eat the gizzards? Man, ghetto chicken nuggets, you ain't never had a ghetto nugget.
I've had them before. I just don't prefer them.
You don't like gizzards?
I don't.
Man, they're so good, yo.
Yeah, I don't
I'll take the Johnson & Johnson vaccine before I eat the Master P noodles.
It with mesothelioma.
Oh man, yo, that's such
How did I get rubella?
What was that? You got an organ trail? What was it?
Dysentery.
Dysentery. You get that Johnson & Johnson vaccine, you end up with dysentery. Oh man, so you know what today is, right? It's National See Who Loves You Day.
Is it?
Yeah. Basically, what you do today is you do not text a single person. You let them reach out to you first. And you see exactly whose mind you actually comes across during the day.
Oh, that's hard.
No, it's not. Just don't reach out to people. You don't have a need for attention, do you, Ashley?
No, I like talking to people I talk to.
Yeah, exactly. So see if you mean anything, because they'll hit you up if you do.
Well, I already got one, so I'm good.
See, my phone dries them up.
Actually, I got several this morning.
My phone is about as dry as Usher's DMs right now.
Are Usher's DMs really dry though?
Yeah. Ever since he found out he had that package. Ain't nobody hitting up Usher. Hey, let me get some of that.
Like, please have 2, please, Usher.
Yeah. Kanye's DMs is probably dry right now. Do you think chicks is jumping in Kanye's DMs right now?
I mean, I'm sure there still are some. I mean, because there's always going to be opportunists, but nobody's really trying to. I'm not gonna lie.
Him. I've been in Kim Kardashian's DMs ever since I saw her with Pete Davidson. I'm like, I didn't even know I had even a remote chance. I'm like, wow. If Pete Davidson got a chance, you know.
Do you think it's real though? I mean, obviously they're.
No, I don't. I think it was a ploy to piss off Kanye.
Yeah. I not saying that Pete Davidson's not a wonderful person. I'm sure he's just a dynamic individual.
But Machine Gun Kelly's engaged to Megan Fox, so.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the year of the goofy ass white boy.
I mean,
like next thing you know, Michael Cera's gonna end up with Rihanna. You're gonna see Jonah Hill still Beyonce. McLovin gonna end up being with Tyra Banks. Well, I don't know anybody can get Tyra Banks now. She ain't as cute as she used to be back in the 90s.
She's
forehead done got bigger too.
Her adult life is showing on her right now.
Yeah. Her and Raven Simone did not age well.
See, I think I like Raven right now. Like
I don't like Raven right now. I think Raven Simone like she let herself go.
Like I feel like she
shaving half her head and dyeing the other half gray. Like, nah, it's not a good look for you, Raven.
But I feel like she's probably the most comfortable in her skin right now than she's ever been.
No one's more comfortable in their skin than Jaden Smith.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that boy right there.
Strange. I don't want to call him strange.
Like that is the one weird little kid. But it's cool though, because it's him, and he has the right to be weird if he wants to.
And so one of the things that I really
I just know not to be successful because my kids can't have everything. Well, that's what happens.
That's what I'm like. When you have I guess a guaranteed support system, lifestyle, whatever, you can be
take risks.
Yeah, like you can be who and whatever you want to be, and it's. I mean, you can even if you don't have that, but you always risk the ridicule, or ridicule, failure.
Look at what Magic Johnson's son did.
Yeah, that's,
you know what I mean? Just like he could have did that if Magic Johnson were broke.
I mean, he could have done it, but he wouldn't have been.
He would have, man.
It wouldn't have been received the same way.
Yeah, look. It's one thing to live in Beverly Hills, another thing to live in the projects.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have been received the same way.
Nah, he would have got stomped out every day.
Yeah.
Do you understand what would have happened if Magic Johnson's son was living in Green Acres in Goldsboro and walked outside wearing a dress? Like,
I mean, it probably wouldn't have ended well for him.
Nah, it wouldn't have ended well at all. Like basically, privilege gives you certain things you can get away with.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you said, that privilege to be able to celebrate your creative freedom or celebrate whoever you are or want to be. I mean, like you said, it exists when you have a world of privilege. You know, you can have a weird name, or you can have a whatever, and it be okay because no matter what, you're going to have that support system or that safety net. Yeah. You always have that safety net. So.
Yeah. Hey, so let's talk about Tyra Banks' forehead since we're on the subject.
Okay.
Like I was just wondering, what would you say? Is it me or does she look like she always has on a bicycle helmet? Go ahead and say, I don't want to do this no more.
I don't want to play this game no more. I don't want to do this no more.
You don't want to do this no more?
I don't want to do this no more.
I'm going to Google Tyra Banks' forehead and see what comes up.
A lot, I'm sure.
All right, well, first I got to spell Tyra, right?
Tyra.
You can't just do Tyra Banks' net worth or Tyra Banks' son. Type in Tyra Banks' forehead and then press the I'm feeling lucky button.
So I got, the first thing it says is Tyra Banks' big forehead is what made her a supermodel.
One says, does Tyra Banks have a forehead? I'm sorry, does Tyra Banks have a big forehead? I pressed it, said yes. Oh, man. Yes, I see that. Tyra Banks' big forehead is what made her a supermodel.
Oh, I got it. Why is it playing the YouTube for me?
See the internet challenge. But, I mean, I'm looking at these pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, like, the thing is, Tyra Banks is fine. Like we're not going to sit and say, like, Tyra Banks is not. Tyra Banks is arguably one of the most attractive women to ever be, a model. Yeah, let's keep it. At one point, but she still had a big forehead.
So you could say the same thing as Rihanna too, because
Rihanna got a big one.
Yeah, she and Rihanna favor a lot to me.
Well, I wouldn't say they favor. The only thing they have in common is that big ass forehead.
Well, maybe that's what it is that brings them.
Because like Rihanna looks like she's drunk all the time. Like that's one thing that gets me about Rihanna. Rihanna has a big forehead and she looks drunk all the time. Like I never really ever talk about like, oh, Rihanna's so fine. Right? Rihanna ain't that cute to me. Rihanna kind of looks like she's cute for a gremlin. You know what I mean? Like for gremlins, yeah, she's cute.
In the realm of gremlins, she's an
look, out of gremlins now, out of all the gremlins out the batch, Rihanna's the baddest one.
The baddest gremlin.
She's the finest gremlin.
Oh, that's funny and not funny, but it's funny.
But like as far as just like everyday, women, nah, she ain't.
So you don't feel like Rihanna is what? So I'm curious about your
I can name a woman. I can name chicks in the triangle that look better than Rihanna.
I mean, you're sitting across from one, so I mean, duh.
Yeah, your forehead ain't. You ain't got
have
that
a big
Rihanna forehead.
I don't.
And you don't look drunk all the time.
I don't look drunk all the time.
And you have a nice smile. Rihanna don't never smile.
You.
Rihanna don't never smile.
I paid a lot for this smile. Yeah, it's.
You paid a lot for that
I
smile?
had braces for like 3.5 years.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of money right there. My family couldn't afford no braces. They just put a gate around your mouth.
I had braces twice. I had braces in high school, and then I had braces on my own.
Oh, your teeth are that messed up? Your teeth was that bad?
No, so...
You broke the braces?
No, so I had my braces. I got them off, I think, my sophomore year in college, or maybe my freshman year in college. I don't know. I remember going to the calf. I had my retainer on my tray, so I could take my retainer out so I could eat. And I remember throwing it away and saying, "Oh man, I threw my retainer away." I said, "I'll go get another one next time I go home." Now, I lived school in North Carolina, go home in Michigan. So going home was my first thought wasn't, "Oh, I need to go see the orthodontist to get a retainer replacement." Fast forward 20 years, my teeth shifted back to what they were before.
Oh, wow.
So then when I got them a few years ago, that was my choice. I made a decision. I said, "Okay, I would like to improve my smile," and so. That was my money the second time.
Oh, not your mommy and daddy's money?
No, not my mommy and daddy's money.
Rich kid, your parents paid to get your teeth fixed.
They did.
That's privilege right there. You had green privilege. I'm not gonna say you had white privilege, but you definitely had green privilege.
Green privilege.
Green privilege.
Explain.
Green privilege is not being rooted in poverty.
Okay.
Being able to have the ability to chase and pursue certain things and have health care and all sorts of just basic necessities of life that many people don't get. Green privilege.
Okay. And the funny part about it is, and maybe not funny, but I'm grateful that my parents did a good job of protecting me from knowing some of the struggles that we had,
like going to school smelling like kerosene.
But we did that. That was never my story.
Nope, that was never it was mine.
I'm grateful for that. But
yeah, you ever had your cable? You ever had your lights cut off, but the cable was on? like I'm sitting there watching Nickelodeon and dark.
Like, what happened?
Why the lights out? Why we got cable and no lights?
Right.
Like two things that match. Yeah, that was us.
Yeah, like I said, my parents did a good job of when we struggled. They did a good job of not.
You ever had Renison to come and take your bed? You ever been like don't nothing make you want to nap as bad as watching your bed get carried out the house?
Boy, I was gonna use that today.
Oh man, I was gonna use that. Y'all can take the sheets off of salt. They took the sheets, the pillows,
and everything.
I was like, y'all, that's my comforter set. I bought that from Rose's.
Right.
I want to cry. No, I'm just joking.
I mean, do we need to unpack that right now?
No.
Do we need to have a therapy session? Like, so HL, what happened?
What happened, man? What happened? I was playing my Super Nintendo. These niggas came in and took my bed. That's what happened. Took my TV off the daggone because I had my dresser. Took my TV off the dresser, carried that out there. I was sitting there Indian style on the floor playing Super Mario 3.
You can't say Indian style anymore.
Oh, it's crisscross applesauce. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. My fault to the Native American brothers and sisters. My apologies. It's hard relearning, man. That's why I ain't gonna say I feel sorry for them racist white people, but I understand the struggle.
It is. Like
having you talk for 10, 20, 30 years, oh, black people it is, black people that. Now you're like, nah, you gotta respect them now. What? Huh? What? You told me to hate them.
Not anymore. Like even just some dated terms.
You can't type it either, Joe.
Yep. Don't get canceled, Joe.
Don't get canceled.
No, I remember. So I used to work at the grocery store years ago, and this old lady, she would come in and try to return things like that didn't need to return, like milk, and so she brought in some milk and it was curdled, like it was clumpy, and she was like, well, they said I could return it. I said, who said you could return it? She said, the nice colored fellow.
Colored.
And I was like, oh, like I literally just. Like, and you have to stand there and grit your teeth because she was about 173, so I didn't want to say anything.
And in her time, color was actually the appropriate way to describe a black person. Yeah. That's the sad part. Like, and me personally, I have to look at the intent of the words that are used. were you really trying to be hurtful or were you just trying to be respectful? Because sometimes people just say the wrong thing. Like, for example, my dad, right? He be dropping the D word in front of lesbians all the time, but that's because he's thinking he's being polite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because that's what they're called.
Until when I broke a ball across his head, and that changed. I'm joking.
It was B.I.B.I. was playing, huh?
B.I.B.I. was playing. But now, let me ask you this. So I heard about this, and I don't know if you heard about it, but at Circle K, a clerk was working. This is in Durham, of course, right? It's either Durham or Fayetteville. And a dude comes in, and he breaks a wine bottle and starts trying to slice his own throat. And he's actually doing it. And all she kept saying was, "Sir, please stop that."
Yeah. Like, what do you do? What do you do?
Like that's what I'm saying. I don't want to do this no more.
I don't want to do this no more. Like, this is my last day.
My last day, yo, for real.
Obviously the first thing you probably like call for help, but like, what do you do?
Man, like me personally, I'm just gonna make sure he don't put that thing on me. Like, go ahead, cut your own throat, because if he die, you can't cut mine.
Like, also, that's got to be some very strong mental.
Hell, you gotta be strong. You know how crazy you gotta be to slice your own throat. You know how hard. You know how hard it is to slice your own throat. Like, you have to put forth the effort, and like typically your body prevents you from doing self-harm. Like, your body will stop you from hurting yourself further. You know what I mean? Like, man.
Yeah.
That is that's crazy. Like, and what happened to crazy? Why can't we just say people are crazy no more? It's all mental health. Mental health don't mean nothing but, yo, you're crazy.
Because crazy, people say crazy and like insane are different things, which they are.
What's the difference between crazy and insane?
I feel like crazy is something you control. Like, I act crazy or I do something wild because I just do it.
Ah, that's a good point.
But if I'm insane, that means I'm not in control of what my mind and my body are doing.
I see. Well, we are in control of some more jams. You say how I did that there?
That was good.
Y'all keep it locked.
Good segue.
Yo, you know what? The more I hear that song, I'm like, y'all gonna love that song eventually. That Mood by 24K Golden. That's my joint right there, man. But yo, I was watching. You was watching My 600-Pound Life, right? I was watching TikTok, watching this dude tell a fat girl on My 600-Pound Life to choke on her French fries.
That's so bad.
Yeah, but it was funny. Like,
so
come
bad.
on. I mean, she was down. She was like to her fourth large fry when he said it.
That's just so many
like,
fries.
This just don't make no sense.
That's so many fries.
Like, yeah. Like, I know. All right, what's something fat that you do?
Did I talk about? Okay. All right.
Cause I'll tell you, I'll start. I'll be transparent for a second, right? We all know about the 8 for 8. That's not even news anymore, right? There's 240,000 people on TikTok that laughed at me talking about eating the 8 for 8.
That's a funny joke. Like, it's funny.
But you know something else I do?
What's that?
I get 2 fries, one for the ride home and one for my meal.
I can see that. So one thing I do, I might.
That's bad, ain't it? That's bad. That's pretty bad.
So I like to get like food from more than one place. Like, I might stop at. Okay, my favorite like fat meal is.
Because I do that too. I'm gonna tell you mine. I'm gonna show you.
It's okay.
You don't feel bad.
It's a meat lovers pizza from Pizza Hut.
Okay.
Some buffalo wings from Domino's.
Oh, wow.
And a bag of Lay's potato chips and a Dr. Pepper.
What kind of Lay's potato chips?
Just a regular yellow Lay's.
Oh, man, you're so 80s.
Yeah,
that's such an 80s meal right now.
And there's salt, like, the salt in my mind, I think
you like salt.
I think about the salt in my mind. Like, right now, my blood pressure just went up just thinking about that meal.
See, now, me, I'm a little bit more bougie than you. All right, so this is what I do. I get a cheesesteak. Not now, but I used to. I would get a cheesesteak from Highway 55. Okay. Right? It was called Andy's back then.
Andy's,
Right. I get 3 5-piece nuggets from Wendy's. And I get a large fry from Bojangles. Because they had the seasoning.
They had the seasoned fries. I get that, though. Like.
Right. So I would piece my meal together. And then I'd go home and gain 3 pounds. Just eating one meal. On one meal. Yeah. Go home and gain 3 pounds. That's why I'm better now. You should have saw me before I started doing comedy, man. I was on my way to my 600-pound life. I had to start going to the gym and stuff. Now I'm down to a semi-manageable size.
Manageable weight, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get down again, I guess, because I'm tired of I'm tired of not being able to find my shirts in Walmart. I want a Captain America shirt so bad, and I can't never get one because they don't go past 2X.
Oh,
That ain't an odd. That's a 600-pound life. Man, get your fat ass in the gym. That's all you gotta do.
True. No, I don't eat that meal like weekly.
No, that was my payday meal.
That's like my. You know what? I'm about to just go in.
No, I'm gonna tell you how bad it. I used to have my little sister go make my fat boy run for me.
Oh man.
Like I just let her keep the change.
Well, that's sweet. Thanks.
Well, of course, you gotta pay.
I'm bold enough to do it myself. Like
I did it too.
I
got lazy.
I go to Bojangles and stop at Cookout on the way home, and with the Bojangles box on the seat. And if they can see in my car and they see I have Bojangles, well, yeah, I got Bojangles.
Well, I mean, for me, my car's so dirty that could have been the Bojangles box from yesterday. We don't know. You don't know my life.
You don't know my life.
You don't know my life.
I don't want to play no more.
You don't want to play no more.
I don't want you to talk about me like that. You know.
Yeah, man. But then no matter how much fat stuff I ain't never seen. Like when you talk about the fattest things I've seen. I saw a dude and a chick, right, eat 5 large pizzas on their way to get something to eat.
Wait, was that on
That was on my 600-pound.
No, it was Family by the Ton. That's the one you talk. I seen that one.
Yeah.
And they had like 10 pizzas for the family, and they
ate 5
on the way home. Yeah.
They ate 5 pizzas on the way to eat.
Yeah. No,
I was like, wow, y'all got me.
What you're talking about? Yeah. Well, I definitely. On 600-pound life, you see him laying in the bed frying chicken like that.
Yo, laying in the bed with a hot plate.
Yeah, I'm like,
frying chicken. You right? Or an air fryer. I think she had an air fryer.
No, the
one I saw that she had an air fryer. She was like laying in the bed, dropping chicken in the air fryer.
Regardless, the fact is you have your family bring a table into your room so you can fry chicken. Regardless of whether it's grease fried, air fried, you're frying chicken in your bed.
Yeah. No, it wasn't air fried. I'm talking about fried daddy. You know when you fill it full of grease?
Yeah, the fried daddy.
Yeah, she had a fried daddy.
Yeah.
It wasn't
no,
I remember that.
That's problematic though. Like that.
Set your fat ass on fire.
like what in the world?
But this is the thing, and this is what kills me, right? Every dude I've seen on my 600-pound life, except for maybe the exception of like maybe 2 or 3, single.
You think so?
Every woman I've seen on my 600-pound life, married or engaged or got some sort of boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
niggas will smash anything.
So here's the thing, though, and you'll see it because I also watch 1,000 Pound Sisters. And what you find out is that there's a lot of men who fetishize. Fetishize? Is that a word?
Yeah, I think so. It is now.
Okay, fetishize.
May not make no sense, but it's a word now.
Y'all get it. Y'all get it.
But we get it.
But they have a fetish for big women like that. They're feeders. Like I remember one lady on 600 Pound Life. She literally, her job was to be
make porn eating.
She would literally put. I watched her. She put a cake on her stomach
and ate it. A birthday cake at that, right?
Birthday cake.
Yeah, it's pretty vile, yo.
And I'm like, and it's double-edged sword because it's like, okay, well, you're doing that because you figured out a way to monetize what you can do, but also you're always going to be in that cycle, always going to be in that loop.
You know who my dude is though? Dr. Now. Dr. Now said that you ate the food that you're supposed to eat 5 years ago. From now, you've already eaten it. What do you need a protein shake for?
He'd be like, he said, this is not water weight. This is food weight.
Yeah,
you've been eating food.
You've been eating food. This is what happens.
Yeah. Dr. Now, he's getting old. Like, you can tell he's getting old. He's getting crotchety.
Getting tired of it. He's getting tired of it.
He's a crotchety old man, and he's over those people.
Yeah, think about it, because like basically what he says, like you can lose 100 pounds just by not eating as much. Like, without even any exercise. Without if you just stop eating that much and just, take a dietary supplement or something to crave, cure your cravings, you'll lose 100 pounds.
The thing is, like,
because you're so big.
If you're eating 10,000 calories a day and you reduce it to 2,000 calories a day, and those are still meals. Yeah. Like, you can still eat.
But 2,000 calories is a bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. 2,000. I need about 4,500. I need about 4,500 calories. I'm just not gonna be good in the morning. Nah, I'm stop playing because 4,500 calories. I ain't gonna wake up in the
I
morning.
was about to say that's a lot of calories.
That's a lot of calories.
If you do it every day.
Yeah, I mean you gotta understand, bro. Like I think I counted calories, and I'm around 1,500, 2,000 calories a day, and I eat.
Like if I'm actually paying attention, I can stay under 2,000. But like,
I'm going to Chick-fil-A right now. 345 calories.
Yeah,
if I don't get a soda.
Like I'm gonna go home. I made some brownies, just regular brownies. I made some brownies, and I'm gonna
just
go
regular
home.
brownies.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home and eat some brownies and ice cream because I want to. But I don't do it every day.
Can I have a brownie?
Yeah.
All right. Email me a brownie.
I'll email you a brownie.
Email me a brownie.
They're regular.
I'm gonna tear that brownie. I love brownies. That's my thing. Like my sweet tooth.
Well, see, I wish I'd known because I would have brought them here.
Yeah, but they ain't got no weed in them, so they worthless.
No, they're regular old Duncan Hines or whatever.
I want to start a field trip. I want to go to Makita's Cookies. Oh. In Nashville.
Are they still open?
$39.99 for 13 cookies.
I mean,
who paying $3 a cookie if it ain't got no weed in it?
They must be made of gold.
They got weed in them. I don't care what anybody say. Makita's Cookies gotta have weed in. Come on, man. Who gets shot in front of a cookie store that ain't got weed in it?
Well, he was patronizing the business, and anyway.
Yo, but still, who's got $40 for some cookies that ain't got no weed in it? It's not like you paying $40 for 40 cookies. I could see that. $40 for 13 cookies.
Well, they're gourmet cookies. What do they look like? How much? What is the volume of the cookie?
Look, I can go right now and get some Snackwell macadamia nut cookies, a whole 13 of them,
mass produced,
and I'm paying like $5.
Mass produced though, like if you think about it, you know, small batch cookies, they're gonna be more delicious. They're definitely more delicious than like, you know, going to get you some Chips Ahoy.
Look, Subway cookies are 3 for like $1.99.
They are. They're delicious.
And Makita's, I bet you Makita's cookies ain't messing with no Subway cookies. I bet
Subway does have good cookies though.
Subway got some banging ass cookies. Them Otis Scrum. How do you say
Otis
it? Spunkmeyer. Spunkmeyer.
You said Otis Scrum.
I don't know how you say it. Otis Spunkmeyer. Yeah. Otis. Give me some of them Otis cookies.
The Otis cookies. When's the last time you met a kid named Otis?
I haven't. The last Otis was Ain't Nobody Coming to See You, Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
But now you just gave me hope that if I have twin boys, I'm naming one Otis.
Oh, for what? Otis?
Otis. I'm naming.
So what's the other one?
Henry and Otis.
Too old.
That's
too old.
Two old ass 5-year-olds. They on the porch, falling asleep.
chewing on nothing, drinking sweet tea.
How my babies got dentures already? One got on a pair of overalls, you know, got tobacco in his bed. How you got spilled tobacco in the bib of your...
One wears overalls and work boots, the other wears Stacey Adams.
One wears Stacey Adams in a Steve Harvey suit.
In a tie. Why your children look 63?
One got his milk money in a rubber band.
Right. The other one got a little money clip.
Yeah, one got a money clip. One country as hell, one city as hell. One guy on a purple suit right now.
I love to see it. I would love to see it.
Otis and Henry.
Go make a couple babies. I want to see it.
Hey, you know what, man? I'm gonna go ahead and skeet in a chick, man. I'm gonna tell you. You know what's funny that you mentioned that? I was legit thinking about how we make these women look innocent in their maternity photos.
Because they are.
But no, they ain't. Those are the biggest freaks. How did you get pregnant?
You can get pregnant.
You was doing some stuff. You got pregnant. You won't just. Like I'm just saying, you knowingly went out, and like put on what you had on, take pictures and what you had on when you got pregnant.
Pregnancy doesn't have to be. It doesn't just like you don't get more pregnant. You're not more likely to get pregnant the freakier thing you do. Like
I'm just saying that like you were not angelic in that moment is what I'm saying. They make it seem like pregnant women are the.
It might have been heavenly.
They make it seem like pregnant women are the staple of purity.
It's the epitome of beauty, maybe not purity.
Yeah, it's like this pregnant woman. Oh, she's glowing. She's so pure and
pure
innocent.
In the sense of she's bringing a life into the world.
Yeah, but she had to take a D to get the life. I mean, and then and the thing is, she had to let somebody skeet in it. So it's not even.
But that's what happens. That's how procreation happens.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying let's stop with this false imagery of this lady in a white dress holding her little baby bump. Like, oh, I'm so pure and nah, shorty. You had your ass in the air 3 months ago. Like wear that outfit. Wear the leggings with the ass cut out.
You know how long it takes for babies to get made? 3 months ago is not enough time.
Well, 6 months ago. How many ever months ago it was when you made that baby? Put that outfit on and take some innocent looking photos. Put on the lingerie that you had on.
Well, who's to say she had on lingerie?
Yeah, you right. Put on that. Put on your favorite T-shirt and no drawers.
She might have had on snow pants.
What are snow pants?
Snow pants.
What are snow pants? How you get pregnant in snow pants? Cut a hole in it?
Oh, yeah, I guess
you gotta rip them in the... That's what I'm saying. Put on what you had on in that night that the baby was conceived.
Okay, so you're saying every time somebody dresses up for you, you're gonna make a baby?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Nah. I ain't made a baby in 38 years. Well, I'm gonna start now.
So you can have your twins, Henry and Otis?
Oh, man. Henry and Otis is gonna be... Man, they're gonna be some... And guess what? Their initials, it says exactly what they're gonna be. Some hoes. All right, now I'm gonna have two little chubby ass, big headed, cute little babies.
They are gonna be little chocolate drop babies.
Chocolate little drop babies out there home.
Little chocolate drop babies
with smart mouths.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have a dumb one and the smart one.
You think so?
I think Henry gonna be the dumb one and Otis gonna be the smart one.
Wait, what?
I'm already fantasizing about my babies.
I love it.
I think that'd be a good cartoon.
Henry and Otis.
Henry and Otis.
I like it.
Two old ass babies, two young, little kids with old names. So they act old.
They act old.
Yeah. Don't nobody steal my idea. I'm about to workshop that.
Yeah, we need to workshop that.
The Tales of Henry and Otis.
That's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah. One country ass old baby and one city slick and old baby, like Raleigh and Huey.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? One old wise man. He just on his rocking chair with his pipe. Blowing bubbles out of it. You know what I mean?
Like, what's in your pipe? Oh, nothing now.
Just bubbles.
Bubbles.
You know, because he's still a kid.
Still kids.
But they old ass kids, man.
The Adventures of Henry and Otis.
The Adventures of Henry and Otis. Day one, we take a nap. Like they be wanting to take naps. We're like, all right, I'm gonna go get me a nap.
They have little girlfriends named
Bertha
and Eunice.
Not a Eunice. See,
Bertha
and Eunice have a spin-off. But anyway, y'all. Man, you know what? I ain't even gonna play a song to the end because, we only got 6 minutes left. So what you got going on this weekend?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh no, we only going till 9 today.
Oh, we're going to 9 today. Okay,
yeah,
cool. No,
you showed up late.
7:02.
What? 7? The show starts at 7.
I was better than the other day.
Yeah. As of 6:58, you are late.
Yeah. I'll do better next time.
No, you ain't.
I will.
Oh, you ain't. Ashley come in, smack me on the back of the head, and just live her best life, walking on. Hey, I'm here, making a grand entrance.
That's just how I am. I've been like that since birth.
Next time, I'll lock the door.
Well,
I know I'll be lonely. It'll be a lonely day.
But it'll be to yourself.
It'll be so worth it to watch you go back to the car. This nigga.
I would never say that. I mean, I might key your car or flatten your tires, but I would never call you a bad name.
You would key my car?
Yeah. Yep.
See what you gotta deal with these women?
So I cut you up and try to glue you back together. I don't want to play this game no more. No, I'm actually not crazy. Like, I make jokes about it, but I would never do anything to harm anybody. Like, that's just not. I'd rather focus my energy elsewhere.
Oh, I'm definitely a harming. I'm gonna scratch and bite you. I wish this spoon was sharp right now. I'd stab somebody with this spoon.
I say I'd take a plastic spoon and dig your neck out.
I just want one opportunity. Like I kind of wish I would have went to war because I just want one opportunity to be violent. If that makes sense.
I don't like get, but man,
like all the things that I have in me, that I just all the evilness,
just to get it out,
like kill a common enemy, like kill something that is trying to kill me.
But do you think that would open a door for you? Like, do you think that would open a door to
sex did, so it probably would.
Yeah, like
I was like, I remember before sex, I was a little angel. Women are flowers. Now give me these hoes.
Give me these hoes.
Give me these hoes.
So is that your mantra?
Nah, my mantra is
Be petty.
I would say, but I can't say it over the radio. I try to think of how I can clean it up now, but I'll tell you my mantra after this.
Okay.
Well, being petty, my mantra for that is strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Strike hard, no mercy.
Yeah. We whooping ass in 2022.
Is that what we're doing?
Yes, we whooping ass in 2022. Ain't that right? To the 157.
I thought you were gonna say Steve. Oh.
Steve, yes, Steve always whooping ass, man. I had to pull Steve over 2 niggas yesterday.
Yeah, I can see that. Steve seems like he's a fighter.
UFC, he know that jujitsu stuff.
Oh, I don't even know those words.
Jujitsu. That's
I'm
when.
just kidding. I know the words.
That's when the Maccabees. No, stop playing. Stop playing. I'm not gonna say anything anti-Semitic because, all right. So this is how the ranking goes, right? When it comes to like offensive, like LGBT, you better not say nothing homophobic, transphobic, or anything like that. You better not say nothing anti-Semitic because them Jews are really counting. And then after all of that, then you can't say nothing about Asians, and then you can't say nothing about Hispanics or pedophiles. And then you can't say nothing about Catholic priests and Boy Scouts. And then you can't say nothing about black people.
Why are we last?
Because, I don't know. I think it's because we're black.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? So anyway, so what do you have to tell the people before you go?
Before I go? I honestly just really don't. I don't have much going on this weekend. I'm actually going to do some family stuff, so...
you say you're gonna do some butt stuff.
That is not what I said.
That's what you said. You say you gonna put a chocolate drop on somebody's son.
That is not what I said. I said I'm doing some family stuff.
Oh, family. I think you said fatty stuff. Okay.
Family stuff.
Not fatty.
No. So, yeah. Well, I'll be doing family stuff. We'll be at the Dirty Bull Friday. I may not necessarily be there myself, but we'll be out there. Yeah, that's about all I got going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any messages for the people?
Y'all just take care of yourselves. Watch out for yourselves. Not watch out for yourself. Watch out for other people. Do something crazy if you feel like it. Don't do anything insane. And
forget those other people.
Don't play fight, because then you be like, I don't want to play no more when you lose.
I don't want to play no more. Yeah, I'm sorry, but forget other people, yo. Focus on yourself, kings and queens. That's what you need to do. Focus on yourself. And then strike first, strike hard, and show no mercy. Those are the only 2 goals you should have in life. Focus on yourself.
I like be petty, though.
Be petty. But see, be petty, that was 2021.
Oh, that was 2021.
2021, we was letting things happen to us, and then we was striking back.
Okay.
Nah, not now. Now, we striking first.
Strike first, strike hard.
You can't be petty if you hit them first.
Okay. All right.
See, petty's a reaction. We're being proactive this year.
Proactive. Strike
in
first,
2022,
strike hard.
yes.
Okay, I like it.
Get yours before they can get theirs.
Okay. All right, then.
Yeah.
Not even all right, then. All right, then.
Yeah, stop them in the nuts if you have to.
Wow, you trying to... Okay.
I'm trying to mess up somebody's weekend.
Like
right.
that does more than a weekend.
Yeah, I know.
That could be life-altering.
Yeah, I know. I got punted one time when I was in the 8th grade, and I ain't never been able to smell sugar ever since.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I got kicked in the nuts so hard I can't smell sugar now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I can still taste it. That's at least there.
Can't smell it.
I just can't smell.
Does it smell like anything?
It doesn't smell like nothing. It doesn't smell like whatever's around it. I can't smell the actual sugar. You know I'm joking, right?
Yeah, I'm like, you gotta be, like, because I'm like, I don't think sugar. You have me go home trying to smell sugar and kill myself.
Ashley got diabetes. Why? She snorted a whole 5-pound bag of Dixie Crystals.
Like, boy, she is dumb.
Man, we gotta pray for Ashley. But anyway, I'm gonna leave y'all with a little bit of Nas or something like that, just to let y'all get y'all's day started. But until then, you got Ashley P. And HL, yo. Y'all have a good one.